If someone in your area wanted to know what was actually happening in the property market right now, not just the headlines, not the national data, but what's actually selling and for how much and how fast, where would they go? I'm Clint, and this is Creativity That Converts, the show where we unpack the art and strategy of using video to grow your business. This is the space to learn what's working, what's changing, and how to create content that really connects. No fluff, no ego, just real talk that gets results. Welcome to Creativity That Converts. For most people, the honest answer is they don't know. They'd have to piece it together themselves. Check a few listing sites, try to find recent results, make sense of it on their own. What if they could just come to you? That's what this piece of content does, and it's simpler than you might think. 5 sales from across your area, any agent, any agencies, just the ones that are worth knowing about this week. And for each one, 3 things: what it sold for, how long it was on the market, and one thing that made it interesting. That's the whole format. Maximum 90 seconds, straight to camera. Here's what that actually can sound like. 23 Smith Street sold for $1.2 million, 18 days on the market. Interesting thing about this one, it's on a block big enough to subdivide. So for the right buyer, it was worth significantly more than the house itself. And then in number 4, the apartment on Beach Road, $680,000, 12 days on the market. This one got a strong result because of how close it was to the beach. That location premium, it's real, and it showed up in the final numbers for this one. On to the next one, the family home on Park Avenue. $890,000, 31 days on the market. Had a bit of a slower start to the campaign, but found its buyer in the end. Great result for the vendors. 5 of those done in 90 seconds max. And here's what I want you to notice about that last example. That wasn't your listing. That was another agent's sale. And you just congratulated the vendors on a great result. That's the part most agents won't do. But it's also the part that sets this content apart from everything else out there. Because the agent who only ever talks about their own sales is telling you one thing. They're only across their own results. The agent who covers the whole market, every agent, every agency, every price point, is telling you something completely different. That they're the person who knows what's happening. All of it, not just their piece of it. That's how you become the go-to resource for real estate information in your area. Not by being the busiest agent, by being the most across it. So this week, pull the 5 most interesting sales from your area. Doesn't matter who listed them. Find the price, the days on market, and one thing worth noting about each one. Film 90 seconds maximum. Post it. Do that consistently, and people will start coming to you just to find out what's going on in the market, because you're the one telling them everything about the market. If you want to make sure you're capturing this cleanly and confidently on camera, grab our free DIY filming course on the link in the show notes, or head over to myvideoproducer.com.au/links. Grab it, get out there, and start telling the story of your market.